There comes a moment in every person's life when they finally wake up from a very deep sleep. A moment when they realize that time never comes back, and opportunities rarely knock twice. That moment could be right now. Maybe you woke up at noon today. Maybe you've spent hours scrolling through social media without even realizing where the time went. Or maybe you've been putting off an important goal for months. Deep down, you know your life could be much better, but somehow nothing changes. The truth is, your current situation didn't happen overnight. It's the result of hundreds of small choices repeated day after day until they became your reality. The worst part is that the people around you may have already started to label you. They think you're lazy, unreliable, or someone who never finishes what they start. But here's the truth that can change your life. You were not born lazy. Laziness isn't written into your DNA. More often, it's a signal from your brain and body telling you that something in your habits, environment, or mindset isn't working. Many people try to transform their entire lives in a single day. They create huge goals, expect immediate success, and when nothing changes after a week, they give up and return to the comfort zone they desperately wanted to escape. But what if there were a completely different approach? A method that doesn't rely on motivation or willpower alone. Imagine improving by just 1% every day. It sounds insignificant, but after only 30 days, those small improvements compound into remarkable results. That's how real success is built. Not through one dramatic moment, but through tiny actions repeated consistently. The people you admire didn't become successful overnight. They simply refused to stop taking small steps. Now imagine yourself 1 month from today. You wake up at 6 a.m. feeling refreshed before your alarm even rings. You enjoy your morning coffee without rushing. You open your notebook, write down your goals, and this time you actually complete them. You work for hours with deep focus instead of constantly checking your phone. At the end of the day, you look back with pride because you made real progress. Day after day, your confidence grows because every promise you keep to yourself makes you stronger than you were yesterday. The secret is surprisingly simple. Start with something so small that it's almost impossible to fail. Drink a glass of water after waking up. Walk for 10 minutes. Read 5 pages of a book. Meditate for 2 minutes. Those tiny actions create momentum, and momentum changes everything. The first step leads to the second leads to the third, and before long, you're accomplishing things that once seemed completely impossible. Start by changing your morning routine. Wake up just 30 minutes earlier and use that time to invest in yourself through reading, exercise, journaling, or quiet reflection. Then, take back control of your attention by limiting social media, because your attention is one of the most valuable resources you have. Commit to taking just one meaningful action toward your biggest goal every day. Prioritize quality sleep, because a tired mind makes every challenge feel harder than it really is. Finally, keep track of your daily progress. Every evening, ask yourself, what did I accomplish today? Watching those small victories add up will give you the motivation to keep going. These aren't just motivational ideas. They're habits that have helped thousands of people completely transform their lives. They once felt stuck, distracted, and convinced they would never change. But everything started with one small decision and one simple action. Today, you have the same opportunity. You already have the knowledge. You already have the tools. The only thing left is to decide whether you're finally ready to take that first step. If your answer is yes, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment telling me the first thing you're going to do tomorrow. and let's begin this journey together. Your future doesn't change tomorrow. It starts today.